On from my video yesterday, we checked out the Post-Vrains world from Duel. I showcased a couple of cards and decks that they gave to us initially for the update, all the stuff you get on release, as well as the new cards they're going to be introducing, the 8th extra deck slot, which is crazy, that's new news to us. So with all that information, I think this is probably the baseline to go off of a Salamangreat deck, which I think is going to be insane on release. So a couple of pointers here. They only showed us a sample deck with 1 Gazelle, 2 Circle and 2 Mining. I don't know whether these cards will be full power, whether 3 limited, semi-limited. So what I've done here, I made this deck based on the assumption that we're only going to get 1, 2 and 2 Circle. If they're maxed full power, then of course we'll play more of those cards. But initially this is what I'm kind of leaning towards. Also for the extra deck, I'm thinking Transco Talker for the extra deck space. So we got 6 here, I believe. I think we get an 8th slot. So I'm thinking Transco Talker and plus perhaps another Deco Talker or another Code Talker to help boost up this line. You could play 3 Balinks to be fair. But yeah, we'll start from the beginning. So we're only playing the Wolf, 1 Falco, 2 Jack Jaguar and 3 Fowls. So initially, I think the deck can just extend like crazy, right? So assumption, we're going to be playing loads of mirror matches. So we kind of want to prioritize Dweller. So I'm thinking level 4 Turbo off the rip. Try and get a Dweller on board, and if that is the case, then a lot of decks will struggle. I think the mirror match could be quite sacky early on. It would probably suck. I don't know how you play around it properly. So we're playing quite a few trap cards to aid in the mirror match going first and second. So yeah, Falco, really good utility, can set spell trap cards, can bounce back Gazelle to hand, and it's level 4 body. Same with Fowls, just an extender when you summon the Salamangreat. Jack Jaguar is really good grind game. Same with Foxy, it's decent normal summon, but you kind of want to use its effect in grave to pop floodgates, and has recursion extension to Wolf, etc. Gazelle's I think is a 1. If it's a 3, we'll play 3, easy peasy. Mia is just an extender, and then we're playing a 1 MST. So Heat Leo is back row removal in itself. So I was like, you don't really need that much back row removal. But if we're trying to play through Book of Moon, Canadia, Karmika, you kind of just want to snipe those cards early on. So I'm on the fence about playing MSTs in the main deck. You could potentially cut a Canadia or a Karmika and play 2 of these to try and snipe out back row. But we'll have to see how the game or the format develops. 2 Silent Mining, just consistency, can load up the graveyard as well, pretty decent. With this as well, you can just send any sort of monster and you get immediate value off it already. You can send the spell trap cards as well and reset them, re-add them off a Sonic Wolf. We're playing the Burning Shell, but it might be needed. I think the deck has a lot of recursion anyway and ways to extend, so it might not be needed. Maybe you could do lines where you send it off Gazelle and in a grind game and get back your links that way. Also, it could be an extender to make Dweller as well, turn 1. Circle, really good search card, and you can set it and use it to bluff if they try and snipe you back row. And then Sanctuary, I think this is always a 1 of searchable, recurable off Wolf as well. So yeah, I think this lineup is like fine. Canadia, I think might be really good in the mirror match. Goki might be a thing as well. So Book of Moon is pretty. Having a Book of Moon is pretty solid. I was thinking about playing Book of Moon anyway, but you could potentially swap out Canadia for Book of Moon, but I feel like Book of Moon isn't that good going second. Maybe against the decks that don't link summon, Book of Moon might be better. So we could potentially have Book of Moons here in case, but if you don't have them, I know Canadia is quite accessible. I know Book of Moon actually is quite accessible with the Dream Tickets, with the KC Cup that's just gone on. So if they both do the same thing, maybe Book of Moon's better going second into boards that aren't link decks. So you could probably do that. Karmika, I think we're really good in the mirror. Having a discard is like fine because this deck, the graveyard is a second hand. So yeah, this is my sort of Salamangreat deck. You don't have any Salamangreat trap cards. I think that's fine. I think they have to do that, otherwise the deck's just absurd. So yeah, this is my thoughts early on. I think we could see a 2-3 deck format, which is fine. The game's going to change massively, and having link monsters power creeps the whole of Duel Links on its own. So yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts. If you want to see more deck profiles, let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.